favorite ladies from the Magic City are here for another season of The Real Housewives of Miami, and we're already excited for some fun in the sun. Watch The Real Housewives of Miami on Bravo Wednesdays at 9/8 and next day on Peacock. Catch up on the Bravo app. Alexia Nepola, Larsa Pippen, Lisa Hochstein, Guerdy Abraira, Julia Lemigova, and Nicole Martin have returned for RHOM Season 6, and it seems like the season will be packed with both laughter and drama. Speaking of packed, our favorite Florida housewives will be heading off for another epic girls' trip, as they have in previous seasons. Ahead of the Season 6 cast trip, take a look back at all the places the Miami housewives have traveled since the show's first season. Season 1, Colorado. The inaugural season, released in 2011, didn't feature a girls' trip per se, but that didn't mean the women missed any sunshine. Miami OGs Marisol Patton and Adriana de Mora, both of whom appear as friends of the housewives in Season 6, joined Alexia, Larsa, Christy Rice, and Lee Black to bring audiences into Miami's high society, where the weather was hot and drama even hotter. The women might not have traveled far past South Beach, but they did get their fill of Cuban culture when Alexia hosted a Cuban-influenced dinner. Fans will recall the barbecue didn't go down well for all in Season 1, Episode 4, especially for vegetarian Lee. Marisol, however, traveled outside Florida to marry her now former husband, Felipe Potesta Herder, in Aspen, Colorado, as featured in the series. Both said, "I do," against the wintry backdrop of beautiful and snowy mountains, a breath of fresh air for those used to the Miami heat. She is now married to Steve McNamara. Season 2, Bimini. For the sophomore Miami season, Marisol, Lee, and Adriana, along with then-newcomers Lisa Hochstein, Joanna Krupa, Anna Quincoses, and Karen Sierra, took a short flight to Joanna's Beach Resort in Bimini in the western Bahamas, about 50 miles due east of Miami. Alexia also joined their travels, though at the time, she was a friend of the series following a near-fatal car accident involving her son, Frankie. The women arrived by private plane before boating across the turquoise waters of Bimini Bay, where Joanna had two home options, one on the bay and one on the ocean, splitting the housewives in two. Related. When was The Real Housewives of Miami Season 6 filmed? Learn more about season timeline. A drinks were in order when the ladies dressed to impress for a poolside dinner on their first night there. The next day, the group took a golf cart drive to a conch stand on the beach, where they dared one another to eat conch pistols, said to have aphrodisiac characteristics. During the season finale, the women partook in a healing ritual on the rocky beach, throwing flowers into the waves as they put an end to any existing feuds. Season 3, Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Unless, of course, Bravo producers come with the cameras. Adriana, Lee, Marisol, Lisa, Joanna, and newly reinstated housewife Alexia jetted off for a Sin City bachelorette party to celebrate Joanna's upcoming wedding to her now ex-husband, Roman Zago. They stayed in a two-floor suite at the Palms, enjoying fine foods, wild parties, and dancing with a large group of young adults by the pool. "I'm not gonna lie to you, I was like, okay, I sort of don't belong here," Alexia said with a smile when speaking to RHOM producers. "The one that belongs here is her son, Peter, not his mom." Things soon turned disastrous, though, when the group missed their flight to San Diego for Joanna's rehearsal dinner, forcing them to drive the 5-hour trek while sick. Season 4. The Hamptons. Larsa Pippen, Julia Lemigova, Lisa Hochstein, Alexia Nepola, Guerdy Abraira, Kiki Barth, Marisol Patton, and Adriana de Mora attend the Bringing the Miami Heat to Vegas panel during BravoCon at Caesars Forum in Las Vegas, Nevada on November 4, 2023. Photo. Bravo. Following an 8-year break between seasons 3 and 4, Larsa, Lisa, and Alexia returned, with Marisol, Adriana, and Kiki Barth as friends of the series, to Bravo screens, with newcomers and current castmates Guerdy, Julia, and Nicole on board. This time, the ladies set off for the Hamptons in New York. The 3-episode event featured bedroom drama and private clambakes, though Larsa still held out hope that it would be an amazing weekend. But after boxing lessons at their jaw-dropping Montauk accommodations, things got heated when Nicole seemingly tried to drive a wedge in Alexia and Marisol's decades-old friendship. A medical emergency with Julia gave episode 9 a rough start, but Larsa's jewelry line launch party was a complete success. Related. Everything Larsa Pippen has said about her friendship with Kim Kardashian on Instagram. Larsa posted a photo of herself and her daughter, Sophia, while on the trip, stating, "Hamptons, you were good to us." Season 5. The Bahamas. The same Season 4 cast starred in Season 5, taking a girls' trip in the Bahamas where Julia's alleged brujeria, the Spanish word for witchcraft, posed a threat to some of the ladies during their time at Baha Mar. The women stayed in the 2-story presidential suite overlooking the ocean, butlers included, and the luxurious hotel had a constant flow of fresh fruits and bubbly, as well as access to spas and twisting water slides. The ladies didn't have to leave the Baha Mar grounds to enjoy a stunning, candle-lit dinner on the shore, which included a guest healer to conduct a rage-releasing ritual with the wives. Marisol said there was something weird looming after Adriana injured her ankle during the ritual, causing her to spend the remainder of the girls' trip in a wheelchair. Season 6. Mexico City. The cast is back for Season 6, and the trailer shows the housewives will pack their bags for Mexico City. The preview angles on the Mexico City Metropolitan Cathedral, the seat for the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Mexico, as a voiceover of the women reciting the Latin version of the Hail Mary echoes through the empty church. We know little so far about the girls' trip, though some info can be gleaned from the housewives' social media, such as Larsa's Instagram post about taking a gondola ride through the jungle. Hola Mexico, stated Alexia in her own post, seen wearing a hot pink jumpsuit for a Mexican Pride event. Adriana also said she had such a wonderful time, posing beside someone dressed for Dia de los Muertos, Mexico's Day of the Dead, with some of the other castmates, as seen on social media. Audiences will have to wait to see what happens in Mexico City during the Real Housewives of Miami Season 6 premiere, airing Wednesdays at 9/8 on Bravo and streaming the next day on Peacock.